and Darkseer are just going to negate a huge amount of that damage output come from Empire's teamfight.
Actually, thinking about this game, like I know you said like he's a lot more of the utility kind of guy, but with the Nyx Assassin on the field, can you even get like a black hole off? Like it means you can't cast Midnight Pulsar. Universe, real trouble. As that body block, the Ursa, the Hellbearer is sitting in front of him. He can't get himself away from this. Universe is going to go down, and it's Ramses who they ensure the kill on. The Spectre now hitting 3.5 levels.
Enigma for now isn't at the Rosh bit.
This is still taking a very, very long time. Like, meanwhile, the tier 1 tower on top lane is going to take considerable damage. Darkseer's just got to creep skip it up a little bit. The Nyx Assassin Scandal. The Sentry Ward is just outside the pit, so he can't slip himself in here. But instead he looks towards the mid lane where Puppey and Pylite are. And does Ren even really care? Like he's still free farming on that bottom lane, so is the top lane. Like the Aegis model will be there, Spectre. Okay, well you can say goodbye to Puppey's Enigma, and Pylite will die directly after. It's a double kill, actually, for Ramses. The question is, can he get himself away? The Ravage is available for Universe. If he commits it, he'll find the kill. They need to pick up a control. Now the Ravage will pop. The very fire was not enough to keep him alive, and Scandal will fall as well. Team Secret ended up having a 2-for-2 trade-up after grabbing Roshan, but they'll surge forward the Rubik to pick up Arteezy, drop him down, use a stolen Ravage to burn the Aegis Immortal of Arteezy. But he's still close to that tier 1 tower with a little bit of extra help from his friends, so they won't take it.
I mean, all in all, that was still pretty good for Empire.
Yeah. They lost Spectre, but even so.
Spectre got. So did they just finish their pipe? Yes. Tide has his pipe right now.
Oscar, you're getting up a long way. Puppey's coming in, look for the Malefice. Hits onto the Enchantress, she's backing up into the Sunstrike, but the Malefice actually keeps her alive a little bit longer, and Scandal's forced up, being used now also to Surge, but you've got that extra control. Universe has Ravage available. You've got Darkseer in very close. Universe, now he blows the Ravage. Half-Life dead instantly. His Anchor Smash that was stolen, it wasn't the Ravage, the Black Hole. It keeps Maposhka in position while Scandal will die over in the side tree line. It's taking a little bit longer, actually, with a double stun. He won't die instantly, but you've still lost 2 heroes now out for Team Empire. The rest of them will TP out. Scandal, visible onto the Sentry Ward. Now he gets far enough out. He'll actually hit by the Sunstrike! Arteezy hits him perfectly.
I'm quite surprised Empire chose to actually take that fight. Because Secret are obviously very, very strong right now. I'm not sure what they were thinking, where they maybe were trying to bait the Enchantress.
They're moving towards the mid lane. The Sentry Ward is down.
Oh, but they're going to make sure as long as they don't lose Ramses before anything.
He's going in. Scandal's in range of the Sentry. They know exactly where he is. Scandal needs a little bit of help. And there she is! The big black hole! Lord of God! With the stun follower! They've got him! Secret! You are getting wiped from this one! Universe will go down as well! He will be the sole survivor to mourn his teammates after they just got comboed!
Oh my God.
It actually looks like he's building his own BKB in this game.
It's like the only way Puppey can really risk a black hole is if the fight's already...
Bottom lane, they pick up Puppey. Universe, do you want to help? Force off him, but Puppey's already dead. He blows the Ravage. The Tornado will follow up, and Rubik is not a healthy man. The Deathling Blast Attack will help get the kill. As Randy's into the tree line, he's still burning. He'll dagger over the hill. And far, far away to get now his TP out of range of Pylite die. And they're away to safety. And that timing couldn't come at a better moment. You've now got Roshan spawning in about 5 seconds time. Maposhka, hello. Passing Universe, going to gush him up. And we actually get 4-star forward by Arteezy. And the Sunstrike, well, it's not going to connect on this one. They're actually going to Spectral Horn in. Going on Arteezy. Look at the Mana Illusion. You can put down the Ice Wall and force off him, but now the back. And the follow Sunset from Scandal. The BKB is protected enemy as well as Puppey. And now, turn on the hull, but there's nothing in it until Ramses walks into the side of it. Maybe he will go down with a Frostbite control. Try to run out. Can't do it. You're only going to steal Convergence. That's not enough for this Rubik to really be a big player. But Puppey is still stranded. Scandal is up here. The Enchantress creep ensures it with a Hadouken. And there's 2 heroes down for either side of to keep these conversions away. Notice Puppey's positioning. He's trying to stop that back wall from hounding, but Half-Life, there it is, the back, the 3-man wall again. Ravage will be bowing off very early there from Universe. There's no real big control coming from it. And in fact, now Empire have managed to disengage, reset up, and kill off Pylite die. Before Secret can really be in a good position. Empire, they're playing from the high ground position with the telekinesis gets a double stun into Universe and Arteezy. Again, the chase is so difficult. The stun's on Envy. He's too close. He's currently getting destroyed. Even Scandal on the front lines actually making a big buffer between Empire and the rest of Team Secret. Universe, he'll get stunned up as well. And there is no surviving this one. The Spectre will take another kill. And you said Secret needed Roshan, but they will not be granted that honor. That belongs to Team Empire.
That fight was just completely came down to Secret's BKB usage. They all BKB'd as Empire.
The tier 3 tower was attacked by Team Secret, like in Empire's mid lane. Like then it looked really good, but we haven't seen anything else. And yep, goodbye to Arteezy. Bottom lane, they're gonna trigger BKBs. He goes inside of his Ghost Walk. Ramses is staying with him, even though he can't do much about it, but he'll find Universe, has to force-staff himself up and away, trigger off your pipe, may as well try and survive. Wow, that nice crack and shell trigger. Also with Tornado, space is being slowly created, but man, Empire, they just keep coming, and now back Puppy back, he'll BKB, and just TP out of, they got the damage! Not quite,
Radiant's top tower
barely short of it.
By 0 defusal charges now.
That is bad news if you're Secret.
Oh, Pilot Eye. Look at them go. They'll enter your home. They'll take your belongings. They'll double stun you as well. Pilot Eye in a world of hurt. And Arteezy push back. This could really just be the game right now. You've lost Arteezy 70 seconds on the sideline. They still haven't taken out the tier 2 tower, however, but Team Secret, they're losing too much money on these cores, who now have no influence for a minute.
Half-Life is setting up for possible engagement. No. Apart from perhaps the Knicks, who we talked about as an answer to him being annoying.
Say about the Knicks, he's gonna find Arteezy. Gets a stun off, Spectral Haunt. They really want him dead with their Manasar trigger. Oh wow, he drops so quickly. And they're gonna find Puppy as well. Moving over with a Spectral Haunt. Puppy has the black hole and BKB, the only way to survive, but he just doesn't have the damage. Ramses is an absolute beast. And Puppy will lose the gem as well. Oh, space has been created now for Team Empire. And they're looking at that mid lane. Now, even with a Drow Ranger on the field, they have enough damage to kill off that Spectre.
Midnight Pulse.
Midnight Pulse. The physical damage is still pretty potent if, like, Spectre's caught and disabled alone in a black hole, for example.
Secret is so close to having black hole. It's 20 seconds away. They don't want to take this fight, even though they do have Ravage available to keep Maposhka out. Tornado, nice pickup over on the Spectre. Remember, he's the one with the fresh heart, but they go for more. The BKBs to trigger off. There's your Ravage from Universe. Nice and effective. The Rubik's actually going to go down in this fight. Maybe there is a chance right now for Team Secret. Puppy, 1 second till black hole. They can turn to Ramses, but he dies just before it comes off cooldown. Ramses, they burn through his heart with a buyback into the horn. He's straight back into the action. Arteezy and Universe, they just want to bail out of here, but Arteezy, he's visible. Deafening Blast will not save him. It does buy space, however, for Universe to TP away. But Eternal Envy, he's going into the Jimmy spot up in the tree line. Do they know?
Here?
Do they know? Oh, he blinks the wrong way!
They know, no, they're pinging him. They know he's nearby.
Wait, Envy! Going on Afterlife! One more attack, maybe two! Help will be coming in from Maposhka! Half-Life into the tree line, Envy's gonna lose his life for this one! The back, the control is there! Clap him down, Envy! Wow, he took a lot to kill off, but they do take him. And now Team Empire will take Rosh.
No buyback from Puppy, so Empire should have at least some free time here in the front
nice
line.
Tornado. EMP follow-up. Enchantress has to trigger BKB. She needs to keep her mana. And Arteezy needs to keep his life, walking away from these Impetuses, doing a lot of damage. Envy, well, he can use that butterfly evasion, but they jump into back three-man wall, and the Rubik Gush, all going to work, but the Ravage is now going to finally be triggered off. Not Soul is actually going to be the Anchor Smash again. They keep the damage coming. Secret, they are repelling Team Empire for now. The Sunstrike, it hits on Rubik. You've lost your entrenches. You're going to lose your Rubik to boot. The Nyx was down as well. Team Secret, hold the fort, hold the line. And they repel the Russians. Time.
Empire making a move, yeah, they're smoking up behind Ramses in the mid lane. Probably just going to run past him since he can always spawn.
They're going to run to their ward there in the jungle.
Yep, they see a lot.
They want to
they saw Puppy. They saw Puppy for a moment. Scanner will walk in. Puppy instantly into the BKB and Black Hole. They'll pick up the Nyx Assassin. What was stolen? It's Black Hole! It's being stolen right now by the Rubik. He waits for the right time to strike. And where is it going to come? Secret are pretty grouped up. It's Ramses who's fighting up against all five of them. The third spawn, and there's your Black Hole. Pulling Pilot Eye as well as the Universe back into this engagement. Have they got more damage? Yes, it is. They find it in a freezing field. Now stolen by the Rubik. Universe coming away with the triple kill for the Spectre. It's going to be a wipe. Team Secret. No one left standing unless they wish to spend their money. the buybacks. They will be losing their mid-racks here. And there it is, the double buybacks. Enigma, as well as Arteezy back to the field. Tornado will slow this down, Team Empire. Do they want to force the issue without their Spectre? Well, okay, by that blink, I'm going to say yes.
Spectre has buyback and boost of travel gold, so technically he can come back to the fight.
But now they don't need him. If a situation comes up where like Joe Ranger buys back and the fight breaks out, he may consider it, but...
Scandal, he's walking forward. There's your Hector jumping from Afterlife. They need the control, they need the kill. Puppy trying to create a little bit more space. Universe, he also has to buy back for this one. Arteezy is low, but he's not dead just yet. They're definitely blowing up Spice in space. Afterlife not healthy, but he is still able to run out. This one is Scandal, who has to burrow himself down. They don't see enough of him now with the ice wall. Puppy will die. Scandal just doing his work from under the ground. The ultimate rat burrow. Scandal, he is out. He's away. Pylai Die wants to get something. He's looking towards Afterlife. Now he's taking initiation back in the Sunstrike. Not enough to kill off Afterlife. The 4-star forward, not helping the Crystal Maiden. Actually just empowering the Enchantress. The Team Secret, they still keep their mid-racks alive. The Invoker is up and Dro is up in 8 seconds time. So Empire will be falling.
Game is over. So you cannot commit on that Spectre even if you're able to kill him.
They're trying to come in again. The Enchantress creep still alive to the end. Is she just going to retreat herself out? It's only got 3 seconds to live, so it may as well die. Look at the BTs coming in. Puppy looking for a black hole, but Universe, the Ravage will go off with Deafening Blast. Have they got enough? Puppy's black hole, it brings down the Spectre, and there's your buyback at home. We knew it was coming, but can they repel it? No, they're inside the wall. 3 heroes, too closely locked. They just the TP out. Are they actually escaping from this Team Secret? Eternal Enemy creates space for the Gus. Pylai Die, you might have to sacrifice yourself. He's got no manimal man to speak of. Envy will be dying. Pylai Die will join him in the Afterlife. And Team Secret down 3 heroes. They will lose Roshan again, and maybe that will be enough for Empire to finally take that mid-racks.
And once again we...
And they're keeping the wall up. Ramses, now they've just 4-star from out of range of that EMP. But that Arteezy wall, okay, now they trigger Lincolns. Ramses moves forward, comes after that range rank, so the Gus pushing him back once again. Remember, he still has that Aegis Immortal to back in. There was no Great Wall combo, but they still managed to grab up Puppy. He needs a little bit more space. Universe, Ravage gonna blow. They just bounce that Rubik around and then down to the ground. That is a door nail. And Team Empire, they are going to be leaving. Not too far though, they're still staying in the neighborhood.
Yeah, Rubik needs to just position himself much further back. It feels like Empire is getting a bit ahead of themselves as far as that push is concerned. And they did almost have Puppy caught out there. But pushed over for now. Oh, Darkseer looked like was trying to... Well, no, his TP got cancelled going top lane to the Tornado.
Oh, jump in. Scandal goes for it. There's your Spectral Horn. They're looking for Arteezy, but Puppy, your black hole. It has been Ramses. Just got Scandal right on the edge. Scandal is down. Ramses, he's stranded inside the base. The Crystal Maiden, the freezing field. They just can't disengage. But this is the Aegis, the Immortal. Not bringing back to life again. As you said, there is the buyback.
Great defensive play from Darkseer.
They find the Darkseer, they need more. Afterlife so low, the cold arrows. Secret, they find the damage. Afterlife tries to create space with a vacuum, it won't work.
Afterlife had to do that. If Spectre was caught inside the enemy base, had no buyback. If Spectre dies there, you could just lose the game off of that. So he just sticks around 4 stuffs.
Then switch the item of that.
Yep. Okay.
Like that could work.
Pop a Lincoln's on Puppy and then something else.
Yep, and then just pick up the scythe.
Efficiency.
Yep.
Oh.
Scandal, where he gets cold feeted. Arteezy will see it on the ground as well. The funny thing is, they don't have detection here. The jump in! Scandal! The double stun! Puppy caught with his pants down! He can't get a black hole off! The BKB didn't protect him enough. Arteezy still wants to try and turn this fight around. There's the Rubik, who actually steals the AoE Deafening Blast. They find in top river. The Ravage, space created. Not to mention that Tornado keeping Afterlife out for the back. The wall is down, and so is Eternal Envy. Lapochka sitting on the sideline. He'll help bring down Pylai Die, and they're looking for more. Universe and Arteezy, successful TPs away to safety. The buybacks are available on everyone apart from Puppy, but your Ravage is blowing, and the last AoE controller is dead. What happens now? You have a secondary life. Team Secret, they are the ones that want to initiate, and they have a target. They are staring down the Spectral Beam. The Gush will fly forward, and Ramses Afterlife! He goes to the back for the BKBs! It's the trigger, Ramses! Towards the black hole! Spectre! The black hole! Team Secret, they'll lose 4. The turnaround for the Rubik was massive. The buybacks are bigger. And Team Secret on a knife's edge now. They only have Arteezy, the only man to stand.
And as is right with this game, Ramses flaming his way down the mid lane. What
Dyer's
the
middle barracks
fuck did we just witness, Toby? That was insane!
That is unbelievable! A moment in a million! Team Empire with the play, give this man a medal!
Man, they
They're gonna go for more! Afterlife in the mix, Arteezy! This could be it! He's down, he'll bite back! But Arteezy has no friends to help him defend his home! They'll go in, they're looking for bigger racks. It's 69 minutes is how long it took for the first rack to fall. Can they get more? However, you have Arteezy. He doesn't know what to do. The only thing they can stop Empire from getting is maybe Megas. There's still 1 minute until he's got the throw Ranger.
Dyer's bottom barracks.
Man, Empire just played that fight so well. They deserve to win this game.
This Darkseer just, he doesn't hesitate. That's always to me the sign of like the best initiators, like these offlane players who, without a second thought, at a clutch situation, they're in. They get the vacuum. And it was just perfect. It was just the initiative that Empire needed.
Team Secret, they are not tapping out this game yet. They still believe there is some level of hope, but they are now up against mega creeps belonging to Team Empire.
They have the Aghanims draft.
Yeah. There's
Darkseer even has a bloody Aghanim scepter. What does he keep up with that? They're coming over. Look for the target. Universe, Ravage time. Arteezy, there's a Ravage half-life. You control the puppy. Instantly blowing up. They can't get out for life. The follow-up starts. Where is it? Scandal's down. Arteezy dies inside the pit. The buyback's just down there. King Asmel by Freezing Field. What a glorious way to end this game. He is trying to bring him down. Envy, maybe not. Yes, it is. Titanic won't do enough. They've lost everything. They've lost really all hope. You can buy back on the Tidehunter, but really, you have to accept the inevitable here. Team Empire have out-team fighter Team Secret. They are down the barrel of taking out game number 2 here. Nothing can stop them.
Afterlife's Rubik steals have just been insane. The Ravage in the early game, multiple black holes throughout the mid to late game, ends things there with a freezing field, which actually was almost essential to kill the Drow there. It looked like for a second Drow was perhaps going to overcome the Spectre, but the freezing field giving some extra damage as well as extra slow, and Empire, it took him 72 minutes, but I want to say they're there, Toby. I'm hesitant to say it, but
they are there. Team Secret just refuse to give up. Universe will stand his ground, but the Dire Ancient is going down. And it's going down fast, even Fortify. The Enigma is up, the BTs are on the way. Universe is taking this, but what are you going to do? One last hole of glory for Puppy. It's not there. He's dead. The captain's gone, and so is the Fortress. GG! Game number 2 of this best of 3 will be going the way of Team Empire. Secret will be forced into a decider by the team that put them in the first round game today.
Man, this Darkseer and Rubik definitely the MVP of the game.
yes,
Right.
absolute